Hey everybody, welcome to Board Game Heaven. My name is Raymond, and in this video I'll be doing an unboxing of the Dragon Collection by Dragori Games for Arena, the Contest and Tanares Adventures. Now before I open up the box and take a look at all these amazing miniatures, I'd like to ask you all to please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That really helps the channel. And if you'd like to support me on Patreon, there's a link in the description below to that as well. And you can support me for as little as just €1 per month or more, and in return you will get early access to all of my videos, your name in the credits, and access to some Patreon exclusive videos every month as well. Alright, let's open up the box and have a look. Alright, the Dragon Collection for Arena, the Contest and Tanares Adventures by Dragori Games has a really cool looking piece of art on the cover of a fire-breathing dragon, one of the dragons in this box. And the sides also have different art for the other dragons. Here is the ice dragon. Here is the lightning dragon, or the sky elemental or whatever dragon. Big elder dragon, and a undead dragon right here. So on the back of the box we can already see all of these sculpts, plus the Queen of Dragons, who can be used as a new hero. So that's pretty cool, as all the cards that you need to play these as well. Right, let's open up the box. Alright, so there's a nice plastic lid on it. I see some tape here, so I'm gonna have to pull this out carefully. It's quite heavy. It's the entire thing. And there's tape on 4 sides just for safety, which is great. And I'll just pull all of this off then. Tape has been removed, so then you can just take the plastic lid, which also has the fire-breathing dragon embossed on it, which is pretty cool. We have a rulebook for boss versus boss battles that you can play in Arena of the Contest. So that's pretty awesome. The rules are explained here. So boss versus boss, the list of components from the core box of Arena of the Contest that you need. If you want to check out the unboxing of the core box, check out the link by clicking the I in the corner of this video or the link in the description below. And it has, of course, the table of contents, this setup of the board, how you start the match, pre-match procedures, power levels here. That's a nice table with all the characters. The rules, turn order, how to kill a boss. That's pretty cool. Look at that board. Really nice. All right, and an index on the back with an explanation of the boss pad right there. So that's all the rules for that. We get the cards for the characters, so let me open this up. So on one side we have the amazing artwork for all of these bosses. So here is a card for, what is this for? Oh, for the Hydra, right. That's pretty cool. The Hydra is a separate miniature, separate pack that you can get, but this has the card for the boss versus boss battles. This also has Baloroth the Diablo, which is also a separate box. And you can find all of my unboxings on my channel. I've made many for Arena of the Contest. There's a green dragon, the undead dragon, ice dragon. I think this is the elder dragon. No, the black dragon. Okay, this is the black dragon. Thunder and a fire dragon. So let's take a look at their stats then. Right here, I got a whopping 280 hit points. That's pretty badass. Azymor, the red dragon, ultimate blast here. Feature, team benefit, turn 1 and turn 2. So they have minions. That's pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff here, but very interesting. So this is Thyra, the blue dragon. Zarumag, the Black Dragon. Cool. Kelorth, the White Dragon. Vradok, the Undead Dragon. And is it Oygrak or Vyrak? I don't know if that's a V or a U. I'm going to say a V. Vyrak, the Green Dragon. Can I check with other? I don't know. I think that's the dragon that's in the core box, by the way. And Balroth the Diabolo. This is Hanirak the Hydra. And Talessa the Dragon Queen. And that's all of them. All right. Then we have their cards. So let's open up this pack. All right, let's have a look at these. So here's a card about the Queen of Dragons. There's some text there. Dragon Collection's side quests. So you can add this card to your week 1 deck in Tanares Adventures. All right. Then we have 2 cards for every player. So there's the boss perks on this for the blue team. And on the back you have the turn order explained here. Then you got your Ultimate Blast card. And on the back, Blast, Charge, and Scrolls explained. So yeah, both players can get one for the red team here. So get that. We have a card for a locked prisoner for both teams, blue and red. And when released, you have an extra released prisoner who can join the battle. Same for this guy. They look the same. Seems like they do the same kind of actions and damage. Then we have, let's see, some talisman cards. That's these. Let's put these to the side for now. Take a look at these talisman cards. So we've got level 1, 2, and 3 of Azymor's talisman, Thyra's talisman, Zarumag's talisman, Kelorth's talisman. So yeah, is it Vradok or Vradok? And it's the same letter. Vyrak and Vradok. I'm guessing it's a V. Ascendant's talisman, Balroth's talisman, Hanirak's talisman, Balara's talisman. So Balara is, I think, the Spider Queen, and Ardilog is the Chimera, also from a different pack, and the Augur's talisman, also in a different pack. So they do include all of those cards in here. I guess that goes with the game mode. Then we have the cards for all of these bosses, right? So I can actually just start with these. We've seen these. So they get 4 cards each. You have the Wrath, the gold ones, 2. Let's see, usually it's 2 gold ones. This has 1 gold card and 3 silver ones. Volcanic Burst, Burning Claws, and Fire Breath. So I guess it's a little bit different for bosses than for heroes, where you have 2 skills that you can only use once and 2 that you can repeat. This probably is different with 1 that you can use one ultimate skill, and 3 repeatable. Wrath of Thyra, Thunderbolt, Voltaic, yeah, that's definitely a V then, and Thunder Breath, Wrath of Zarumag, Dark Claws, Unholy Bite, Fierce Foreshadow, Wrath of Kelorth. They all have Wrath cards. Frostbite, Snow Trap, Blizzard, Vradok with Soul Break, Horror Ground, Necrotic Breath, Vyrak, Overgrowth, Bloody Roots, Vine Whip. And there's a Final Destruction card. Oh, see, this is different than Final Destruction for, was his name Balroth? Burn Essence, Deep Madness, and Evil Flames. Hanorach, the Hydra. Also has one Wrath card, and then Ocean Shield, Kraken Poison, and Curse of the Depths. And then the Queen here, as a hero, has Wings of Flames, Dragon Gift or Silver, and then Royal Breath. Oh, stay focused on the cards, please. Royal Breath and Bloody Tail for their ultimate gold cards. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We have all of those. And now it's time to check out the miniatures. Ooh, look at that. So let's start with Talessa. She's over here. Small miniature. Oh, that is very cool. You can immediately see all the detail. You can see the scales on the tail there. That looks really cool. And she's kind of flying, but the tail is used to prop her up from the base, which is very nice. So she's taking a flying jump. She's got the big wings, the smaller wings on the back and the bigger wings on the top. And lots of detail there. You can see the bone structure in the wings. She's got these talons everywhere, spikes, horns, if you will. It's got the big sword, and it's a little bit bendy, so that's good. It doesn't snap, at least, and it means that you can just dunk this in hot water if you want to straighten out the sword a bit more. And that's pretty cool. There's a nice detail on the face as well, and on the armor. Gauntlets. So that is a very sweet looking mini right there. There's a nice little spot safely there. So, okay, let's have a look at the dragons then. Wow, these are big. So this is the black dragon. You can see all the skulls. And those are huge skulls. These are not human skulls, because this is a huge dragon. And compared to her, you know, skull would be a lot smaller. So this is a giant killing dragon. And just look at all the detail on the skin. All the little scales and the dots. Here you can look at this. All the scales on the wings, on the back there. You can feel that. It's really cool. All the little spikes on the legs. That is super cool. Like the horns. Yeah, and it's a very, very sturdy plastic. So that's looking really good. Nice one. All right, so he goes in here. All right, you can see that the wing fits here, so it points that way. Then we have this one turned up a bit. All right, that is, which one is that? The one with the spikes. Let me just quickly check. Well, we'll figure it out. Is this the lightning one? It is, yes. Has to be from the look of the horns. Yes. So this is the blue dragon then. Okay. That is very nice. So, look at all the spikes. This is a very spiky fellow. Again, a nice detail on the wings. Plenty of detail there. You can see all the scales on the fingers in the wings and the big talons. And, well, it's apparently a she, maybe, because she's got the eggs, hatching eggs with tiny little dragons there. A nice face sculpt. Look at all the teeth. That's really cool. Leathery neck. Very reptilian. It's got leaves, big leaves on the ground. And all the little ones hatching. The chest there with the ridges. Look at all those scales. That's really cool. Yep. Nice. All right. So that one, let's see. I think the wing goes here. Yes. So that sits there, really nice. And I'm very happy with the sturdiness of these sculpts. Nice thick plastic. So we'll take this one out first. This, I believe, is this one. Yeah, has to be the white dragon. So it's got a lot of ice spikes on the base as well. Really nice sculpted base. A lot of ice spikes on the body. That's so cool. Look at those wings. Like it's completely encrusted in ice and ready to strike or shoot them at you, perhaps, or breathe icy fire. Icy fire, icy breath. Yeah, that's really cool. All the scales there. This is really a spiky boy. Be careful with this. It's actually pretty sharp. But that is a nice, big, and impressive miniature as well. I'm going to leave this out for a bit so I can get these easier. So, this, I guess, is the red dragon. Azymor. Has a large treasure chest. That's really cool. The skull on it. Guarding his hoard. Thick neck. Right there, ready to breathe fire. Really nice looking. Look at all the big spikes on the tail there. Sat on a rock. Seeing if there's any other treasure. There's a crown there. That's also a pretty big crown. But yeah, it's a nice, a more classic-like dragon, right? The classic red dragon, the fire-breathing one. Really cool. All right, so that one goes over here. I also like the big spikes on the end of the wings there. No, other way around. That way around. There you go. And then the undead dragon over there. Ooh, look at all the bones and the skulls. There's even an entire skeleton there. So this is kind of big. So it makes me wonder, you know, well, it's almost to scale, right? I mean, if I check this, her head is a lot smaller than these skulls, as you can see, right? So it's kind of like these are bigger skeletons, but since they all have these details on the bases, they might have been either sculpted too big, or, you know, the entire dragons are scaled too big, perhaps. Because this does suggest that these are all human skulls and bones, and that the dragons, in comparison, aren't that gargantuan. So yeah, there's a bit of a scale mismatch with the regular human miniatures. But it still looks really cool. And they all have the Arena the Contest logo on it as well. It even says here that this is the Undead Dragon. Could have just watched under the base. Well, I like that. I like how the wings are all in a state of decomposition. You just rags of skin hanging between the bones. You can even see inside the chest there. There's holes there. You can actually see through. That's really cool. This is a hollow sculpt. That's very cool. Yeah, nice. There are some lines here where the pieces of the sculpt get together, but it's like these are like armored pieces of skin. So it's not too bad. You can see a couple of lines there too. Wasn't as visible on the other sculpts, I feel. Maybe because of the fact that this one is undead and, you know, it doesn't have skin. It might be a little bit more prominent. But yeah, I mean, once you paint this, you can cover that up nicely. Right. That is the Undead Dragon. And he goes in like this. All right, those are all the dragons. I believe this one goes in like this. There you go. All right, that's it. So that was my unboxing of the Dragon Collection by Dragori Games for Arena the Contest and Tanares Adventures. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you haven't already. And please check out my Patreon page by clicking the link in the description below or the icon at the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Board Game Heaven.